What's up, guys? My name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity. And today we are reacting to Manila cost of living. We reacted to Cebu. Again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing Cebu incorrectly, but we reacted to the cost of living there. It was very inexpensive compared to where we currently live. There were a few things that cost about the same, but overall, it would be much less expensive than where we're at now. So I'm excited to see Manila because Manila is another beautiful city in the Philippines. It's the capital city, so I'd imagine it'd be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, focused on.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments if you like these style videos and if you have any other recommendations. Also, if you'd like to see our future videos, give us a subscribe and click that bell notification. If you like this video, give us a like. It helps us get it out to more people. And also, if you want to help support the channel a little more, you can click the join button below this video.
Let's hop on it.
Let's check it out.
Manila, Philippines has amazing cityscapes, vibrant shopping malls, and great nightlife.
It's so beautiful.
It also has friendly locals,
That girl dancing.
And
Is that a Coke can on fire?
I'm just looking at all the food.
Well,
That is weird.
The Coke
Like,
can
what would
kind of
cause
stands
that?
out.
I wonder why they would burn a
major
Coke
cities
can.
around the world. So how much does it cost to live in Manila? $600 per month is possible, but not very comfortable.
600's possible.
$1,000 to $2,000 per month is comfortable. Most nomads and expats I know live within this range.
So most people can get away with $1,000 to $2,000 a month comfortably.
And I'm guessing when he says that, it would be including your rent, your cost of travel, food, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
$2,000
I would hope so.
plus per month, and you can live quite nicely. Coming
Okay.
up, we'll show you what
So
these
that is
budgets look
much
like in
cheaper.
Makati and BGC, two of Manila's most popular destinations for expats and location-independent entrepreneurs.
So gorgeous. I don't know if I could live in the city like that though. I'd want to be on that. I'd want to be on the outskirts, I think.
See, this is where the one time I would like to. It's kind of like,
Well, I guess at the same time too, traffic's probably terrible here. So you'd probably want to live
close to everything.
to where you can walk places.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I would like to do that. And I would guess that more than likely, if it's just me, obviously, I would just get a scooter or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it would be awesome living near everything. And probably the best internet is going to be located in the city center type areas.
Yeah.
And with our job,
Yeah.
good internet is a must.
Turtle.
Cost of living in Manila can vary considerably, depending on your own level of comfort and convenience. Your accommodation will be your largest expense. My advice is to live close to where you will be spending most of your time.
It's a nice little
because
area.
Traffic can be very slow.
Jeepney.
Yeah.
$900 per month will get you a small but nice apartment in a trendy area. A couple of miles away, you can find similar accommodations for around $600 per month.
That's
And
not bad.
$450 per month will get you a simple studio.
It's about half the price of what it would be
The
here.
development of Bonifacio Global City, or BGC, is a pedestrian-friendly, self-sustainable, and
See, that would
flood-free
kind of be an area I'd be
and
cool
is
with.
my top choice for
That's a
high-end
beautiful
city
building.
living.
That's awesome. Looks like you take
Makati is
steps up.
another popular area known for being a major business, cultural, and
that's dope.
entertainment.
Oh, I thought it was a break dancer.
These areas
My bad.
will also have the highest rents. Here's a breakdown of what you might find. You can rent a small, very basic apartment in Manila.
Wow.
Outside of the trendy areas.
Cheapest
for
one
as
you can
little
get
as
is $250.
I want to be in the
It will
trendy
have
areas
its
though.
own bathroom
Yeah.
With a shower and western toilet. It should have a small kitchen with a fridge and an electric hot plate for cooking.
Hot plate.
Starting around $450.
That's one thing I've noticed in a lot of these apartments is they don't have an actual stove. It's a hot plate.
Yeah, that's the, like, if
I'd want a kitchen.
Yeah, like a legitimate kitchen. We use
Yeah.
it so much that a hot plate would just probably not cut it.
Yeah.
Per month, you can find a good quality studio apartment
That's
in a
nice.
good location. You can often find air conditioning, decent
It's small,
furniture,
but
24/7 security.
I
That's
could do
very
it.
small.
That's
And
nice.
some other amenities like included cable and Wi-Fi.
Well, that's the kind of place you're going to get with a hot pot.
So you get included cable and Wi-Fi with the smaller studio. For that
I would
price.
assume that the buildings are the ones that are no matter what size apartment, they've got that price budget. The price is budgeted with the
Right.
extra amenities built into it, so you're kind of paying for it.
Nice apartment for 600 to 1,000.
That view would be dope.
May have a gym, swimming
That's a
pool,
dope pool.
24/7 security, included cable and Wi-Fi, and other amenities.
So you get included cable, Wi-Fi, gym, pool, 24-hour security. That's cool.
Yeah.
All for that price.
Above $1,000 per month, you can live extremely well.
That's
with
nice.
luxury amenities and an amazing city view.
So the way it sounds like he's describing this is the price for rent, not so much just everything.
Well, no, he said rent and all those amenities included.
Yeah, but I'm talking about because when I think of cost of living, I include cost of eating,
Right, no.
cost of this, cost of that.
So I'm sure so right there it says monthly overheads, but I mean, $1,000 a month for a really nice apartment's super cheap.
Yeah.
And if you can get your apartment for $1,000 a month,
I wonder what you get,
And he
because he
said-
didn't go in depth with that, because I was like, what could you get for like $2,000?
right?
You know, like
'Cause
how big of an apartment is that? And
He
what are
said
the amenities?
$2,000 plus you're living really nicely. So you get a nice apartment for $1,000. I'm sure you can live pretty nice and do things with another $1,000.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could do that here.
Yeah.
With an extra 1,000.
Basic electricity, heating, cooling, water, garbage for a medium-sized
That's cheap.
apartment. $150
A medium
per
size. So
month.
I'm guessing
A high-speed
when he says medium, what would you think that would classify? Like a 1-bedroom,
Probably a 2-bedroom.
a 2-bedroom? Okay.
internet package might cost as much as
That's a little
$53 per
expensive.
month. Smartphones.
So what I do here, we have gigabit internet, so it's 1,000 megabits per second with unlimited data. Like I don't know anybody that caps data anymore. Even my cell phone carrier AT&T just came out and sent me a text that said we are no longer going to throttle your internet. I was like, sweet. So 5G forever. $53. I pay $60 for 1,000 megabits per second.
Service will be
And
another
that's cheap for a
$15
smartphone.
This is really cheap. So I pay like $200 for one phone.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, whenever you're having signal issues, I never do.
Right.
So I pay premium for the quality of it. And this is the other one. So I work at a gym right now, and our gym, which is probably it's not the nicest gym in the world, but it's a, AC, you literally have all the weights, all the exercise equipment you could ever need. It can probably house like 200 people, something like that. And it's literally like starts at $20 a month, $21 a month. So this seems awfully high.
Club in this area will often cost between $50 and $70 per month. Local food can be tasty and very affordable. Great international restaurants.
I'd be
are
eating the
found
local
all over
food.
the city, with a meal often
See, I feel like I already do this
costing
here. I don't cook a
Local
lot
meals can
personally.
be found for
So
less
this would
than
be my
$4.
expense.
Yeah.
American
And they just said
food
$4.
with
Texas
many familiar
Roadhouse.
chain restaurants, often priced lower than what you
Shakey's,
find
I've never
back
heard of
in the
that.
US.
Starbucks.
There are many Western-style supermarkets with imported goods from around the world, although prices can be high. If you shop at local markets and stick to Filipino food brands and local fruits and vegetables,
That's
you
what
can
I
spend
do.
less
Yeah,
than
I mean, why would
$200
you-
per
why-
month for
Yeah, I'd eat
breakfast
local.
for all your meals.
It would probably be like if I couldn't find like a specific thing that I haven't had in like a year or something like that. That's when I would go to like one of those specialty locations.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I'm not gonna spend extra money just so I can have some Twinkies. You know what I mean?
Right.
Here are some typical
That looks
costs.
delicious, dude.
Yeah, it
A
does.
meal at an inexpensive restaurant, $4.
That's really
or
cheap.
$5 in the business district.
Yeah. So literally going from like a street food to a restaurant. Okay, so going from a restaurant, kind of a hole in the wall, to a nice restaurant is only $1 difference.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could eat for that price, legitimately.
Yeah.
Domestic beer in a restaurant, $1.30. One bottle of
That's
good
cheap.
quality
I don't like
wine,
beer, so it doesn't really
$2.
make any difference for me.
Cappuccino, $2.60.
It's about average.
I don't drink coffee either or wine, so
An endless variety of shopping experiences are all over the city and cater to all sorts of budgets. There's a multitude of mega malls with brands from around the world.
Those are
and
huge
prices
malls.
for every budget.
yeah.
You can get just about anything in Manila.
I mean, our
However,
malls
you
are
will be
big
paying
too.
a
Just I don't think
premium for
anywhere near
anything
that big.
imported.
Mm-mm.
Around 20% more. Locally made items will likely be much cheaper than similar items from your home country. Many
That's a
items
dope
from
shirt.
around the world can be ordered on Amazon and Lazada, but not all products listed at Amazon USA are eligible for delivery to the Philippines. Jeepneys are the cheapest mode of transportation, and most major roads and destinations are covered. Buses are also available on the main routes.
So what is it like to ride on a bus or in a jeepney? Because like if you ride on a bus here, you're like nervous that you're gonna die. So, and I'm not saying it's just bad people. It's just most people, like I've never had an issue with our trains here,
Mm-hmm.
but the buses are very, very kind of like a different story.
Right.
Because our trains, everybody takes them, but the buses are very gross and creepy, and
Mhm.
I just don't take them. So, and they don't work very well. But how good are the buses? Like, if we took a bus, should we have to worry about anything, or is it pretty much hop on, do your thing, go?
Right.
That's kind of why I would want to live walking distance from most things.
Yeah.
Metered taxis and Grab are probably the most comfortable options. The normal taxi tariff starts at 80 cents, with an additional
bad.
27
No, that's
cents
really
per
cheap.
kilometer. 1 hour waiting in the taxi will be $2.37.
That's really cheap.
That's
A
really
taxi
cheap.
ride between 45 minutes and an hour will often run between 160
Wow.
or 180 pesos, so less than $4.
How much would you usually make on a 40-hour trip?
A 40-hour trip?
Or 40-minute
A
trip?
lot of money. Hey, there's a Kia.
Or a 1 hour trip?
So a 1 hour trip. So I would drive a lot of people from where I live to the airport, which is about a 40-minute trip, which is a 40 to 45-minute trip. And I would make anything between 40 and like maybe $80, somewhere around that, maybe 50 to 100. It just depends on how much traffic there was and what time of day and all those kind of things.
So about 10 times that amount.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easily.
BGC, about $2 to $3 one way. And a trip to the airport from either area will be about $4 to $6 depending on traffic.
Yeah. Way
Is that
more.
with or without tip?
Yeah.
With over 7,000 islands and some of the world's greatest biodiversity, the Philippines is a great place to
So
explore
gorgeous.
and travel. And from Manila is fairly easy and affordable. Bus and ferry transportation is also efficient and very inexpensive.
Hello, this is the life in the Philippines.
This is the life in the
Filipinos are
Philippines.
warm, friendly, and helpful. And many speak
She's all
English
posing and stuff.
They are welcoming to different cultures, and there is a large expat community in Manila as well.
Everybody's on their phone.
Yeah.
See that?
Easy for expats from all
the biggest
types of
texting
backgrounds
place
to
in the
settle
world.
Manila. Filipinos are world-renowned for their hospitality and their friendliness. For more cost of living guides and travel information,
That's dope.
I think somebody in our comments said that they've actually recently lost the #1 spot. I didn't look it up or anything, but that's what I had read in the comments, and I was like, "Aw."
I'm just saying this is so much cheaper than where we're at. It's not really much more expensive at all than the Cebu
Yeah.
video that we watched. But yeah, I mean, moving to a place like this with the channel that we have, it would help it exponentially.
100%. And I could definitely see myself living in a place like this.
Yeah.
Like, this is more up my, out of all the cities that we've looked at, I think this is more my ideal living situation. Like, I would want to live in downtown in a high rise and stuff, and then be close enough to water and all that kind of good stuff. And then I think a lot of it has to do with the food. Like, if you go to Malaysia, you kind of got to be a little bit more aware of the people, because a lot of religions prevent certain eating and stuff like that. And I don't want to offend anybody.
Right.
So instead of kind of stepping over people and not trying to offend a whole lot of people, their lifestyle is closer to the American lifestyle.
Yeah. I can't wait to go to Kota Kinabalu, though. I want to see what it's like in person.
Right.
But I definitely want to hit up the Philippines on our next trip.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
And we'll wind up staying.
Guys, let us know in the comments. I've been thinking about doing another Filipino food video. So let us know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. If it is, throw a dish that you'd like to see us try for the first time in the comments section. Also, make sure you click the subscribe button and the bell notifications. That way you guys know when we post that video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps get it out to everybody else. And if you want to help support us, click the join button at the bottom.
And with that being said,
my name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace
out.